This is a Sunday morning, June the 12th, and it's Sunday morning. And I'm out here at the Robinson's estate over in Brooks County. And I decided to come out here and fish a little bit this morning. I have some issues and things that I need to kind of get a breather on. And this is a place where my son built out here for these people. And this is another stock pond that they allowed me to come out and fish. I'm going to let you take a look at what my son built. Okay? John Robinson Jr., he's an architect and builder. And this is a state, this is over a 100-acre farm. And my son John, he was the architect and the builder, okay, of this greenhouse here. This is a greenhouse, energy efficient, okay, and scan around for as we can see. And these people allowed me to come out here and be able to fish and this kind of thing, to have me a place of relaxation. They both have cancer, so we all are part of the cancer family. And you know, thank God that we are still alive and we are doing fine. It's natural out here, it's nature. And looking upon this, we could see the uniqueness in design. I sent my son John to the Savannah School of Art and Design, which is SCAD. And Danny Glover was there when they passed out his certificates of completion. And you know, I never hoorayed or hoorayed so hard until the day I seen John walk across that floor. You know, I didn't attend any of the high school graduations. I told them that those counted, but not as much as it would whenever they come across that college floor. And this is a greenhouse, and this is what he done. He's part of the Valdosta's VSAP program. And you know, they were saying we didn't have contractors nor builders, and they put these guys in the spotlight. And now their doors are closed. And I'm about to do a little fishing here. And I just wanted you to take a look around the stock pond as I come out here and cast out and this kind of thing. Now I have a fly rod, and I have a bass rod that I'm using. And I got the bass rod set. I was testing for a few bass, you know, and seeing what I'll be able to get. You know, we need some development in Valdosta, in Lowndes County, and we are trying with everything we can to make things work out between our city officials and everyone, and HUD housing and all the unique programs that they're trying to implement and get in place. We've been fighting the system out here for quite some time. That old bass lays on the edge of that old line sinks to me. And got a hit. I got a hit. But I got a weed this hook on this. And he just bumped it. Oh man. And anyway, we're trying to make some progress. Hopefully that we can sooner or later. And hope we can get someplace. But from the way things look and seem, you know, it seems as if people are lying to us. They act like they realize they may be in some type of trouble. But at the same time, you know, they want to play faithful. But, you know, we got to try to work along those lines and see whether or not if we can make something work out. See, what people are going to have to learn to do is face the facts of reality. If we can get our president to invest into the slum areas, the ghettos of America, our economy will automatically turn around. But these programs that we have is outdated. And I believe that we can get some things done if we really put some emphasis into it. And the county and the city would try to work together with us. So many of these guys' portfolios have been destroyed because of the economic hardships that we have. And I don't think that we have to go through that all the time. And this old man seems normally strike pretty good. I got this black one with the dot shape. And I got a hit over here. I'm going to take that much chest on his head. See what I can get down through here. But anyway, uh, we hoping for the absolute best. We sit down with Marcus Stalvey with the hood housing. And they're supposed to be coming back. They want to stay separate. They want the county separate from the hood housing. And the hood housing got these rules. And they got these guys want to show us the way. But they don't have any black contractors doing any work. Um, and look to me like they use the needs of the people to get the jobs, and then they pass the work out. So now they're trying to come up with something to satisfy us as to the loopholes, but they are not plugging those loopholes. Therefore, we already know that it's not going to work out for us. And we don't want them to kid themselves because they're not kidding us. But we'll go along with the gang and we'll try to make it work out by participating. Oh man, by participating with them. But that was a good strike. But I don't know whether or not if it's gonna work out. We have threatened litigation. We will litigate. Not a question on that. But we're gonna take every option that we possibly can because we definitely got to have some money on the south side of those railroad tracks. And we want our president and the chief of staff and everyone to look at the program. We're going to try to address all issues that we possibly can, but we need someone to work with us for the very first time. We need some help out here. And that's about basically the bottom line. Well, right down here by these lily pads. Well, I got this black one, so I'm going to switch this up in a little bit. And I'm going to go with top water plug with the silver. And then we'll probably get caught up in these lily pads. But the main thing is that we gonna have to work as hard as we can, and we got to be able to discuss, undesirable words so that we'll be able to talk about the black and the white issue, the immigration issue, and how it's affecting our communities. We got to be able to. If we don't be able to discuss it, we won't never be able to resolve it. And we can talk about it politically, but economically, we done crashed. It's not are we going to crash? We have crashed, and we're in a survival mode. We got an underworld out there. People are trading food stamps for gas, and these businesses are thriving. Right there in Lowndes County and Valdosta, we got a lot of unfairness there, and we got a mayor that want to be bigoted. He walks out of meetings and stuff on people, and then when you walk up the street to the mic, he want to sound arrogant, but he'll catch himself. But we know he got some major problems. Oh, we know he got some major problems. He got problems we don't even discuss. But we know the problems he have. And they're disgraceful problems. Okay? But we try to work around those lines and work around it. 151 years, no blacks have served as officer as a mayor. You get a mayor pre-temp, he's black. And then, if he don't act like he's white or he's willing to be represent only the white environment, he have to change his speech. And he have to make the R sound out in his words, like really. sure. Why, yes, of course. You know, you just can't come out and say, no, I can't. You know, then they speak against the ones that maybe not went to college and got the education that's required, needed. But anyway, I'm gonna shut this off and I'll pick up a little later. I'm going to change out my plugs. But we need some money on the south side because we are facing economic oppression. The Valdosta news media is controlled by the good old boys, which is the mayor and all of your county commissioners and whatever blacks is on board is being manipulated, except for maybe one, maybe two. You know, that's really being manipulated. We got some that's trying to do things, but they should do them through the city council instead of trying to do it on an individual basis. NAACP chapter is pretty strong. We got pretty good representation, but you know, we have blacks that wants to come into public and fight against something that Thurgood and Marshall put together, and they need to be ashamed because of just that reason, because of Thurgood, for what he done for us as a nation. And if they're going to have quarrels and arguments, they need to have that argument to themselves in their private quarrels instead of making spectacles of themselves in the presence of the mayor and the other city councilmen that talks about them very, very, very negative when they're behind closed doors. Okay. The reason I know that because I've heard them when they spoke some things about some of the members and some of the times they've had in their lives and how they forgave them and helped them along the way to come through some crisis in their lives. So there, I call that a skeleton, and I call that manipulation by the skeleton. Okay, and they put little springs on the skeleton and work his little arms and his little feet, and then he just pit-pat around and follow the commands of his orchestrator. Okay, which is the puppet master. But anyway, let me shut up and go ahead and change my bait line. Okay, next time, Ghetto Child.